Hello everybody, SoCalsabre here. How you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be doing another Dynasty League Baseball game, starting in the top of the fifth inning. And this is my 1957 league that I created. It's an 8-team league, 30 games. People have asked me why 30 games. Well, in the early 1980s, friends of mine and I started a leagues in using Avalon Hill's Superstar Baseball, and we did 30-game seasons. We've been doing it ever since. We still play Superstar Baseball 30-game seasons, so I try to compare the stats against other games if I get through the entire season. So let's get down here and take a look at what's on the page here. And I got my hand going, and this is going to be the 1957 game. The Chicago White Sox visiting Boston. It's 0-0 after 4. There's been no real big highlights. Pitchers have dominated so far. On the mound for Boston is Dave Sisler. Dave was 7-8 during the regular season with an ERA of 4.72. He has an endurance of 25 batters, and he's a subject to being tired. For the White Sox, it's Jim Wilson. Jim was 15-8 with an ERA of 3.48. Excuse me. I know it's hard to read these cards. I don't know what I can do with this. This is Dynasty League Baseball. The cards are real small. The text on them are real small as it is normally, and I'm about as far zoomed in as I can get with getting all the cards on the page. I understand that they have made new, bigger cards right now, and I've looked at them online, but I think the cost of them is prohibitive for me anyway. So let's get going. Oh, and there goes the camera with the head. Now let's see what we go. Okay, first up for Chicago in the top of the fifth is Walt Dropo, their first baseman, batting cleanup. Boy, I got to roll them on a different table today too. 563 versus the righty. So we go down this column here to 563, and then it says infield range. So we're going to roll for infield range. If we check Dropo's hitting, he's a right pull hitter. And it's 13. The charts are over here. I'll show you the charts for one time. So we go to infield range, we go to right pull, we go down to 13, go across, and it's a slow roller to the shortstop. So we go over, we check the shortstop's range. And that's Billy Claus, and his range is an A. So then we roll again. And it's a 28, so we go down to slow roller. He's a A, 28, and he nails them. Nipped at first base. Okay, my charts are off to the sides. I'm not going to show you the charts all the times. I just wanted to show you the one and how that works. Outfield range works the same way. Okay, this is Bubba Phillips playing third base for the White Sox today. 293 versus the righty. We go down the right side of the card to 293 right there, and it's a base hit to right. So Bubba's on. 1 on, 1 out. Luis Aparicio. I do this with that eraser more times than Carter's got pills. Aparicio. 922. We're going to go on the pitcher's card, go to 922, and he walked him. Getting himself in a little trouble here. 1 out, runners on first and second. Jim Landis. Jim's playing right field today for the White Sox. 061, I know what that's going to be. That's going to be an error check. So we're going to be rolling one dice to see who we're checking. We're checking the catcher. The catcher's error is 35. Sammy White's error rating. We're going to go to the error chart. It works the same way. We're going to go to 42. We're going to go to the catcher section. We're going to go to, what did I say that was? 35. And we're going down to 42. And it says, hit back to the mound. Oh, that's the pitcher. Let's go to the catcher. 42. And it pops it out to the catcher. Get all variety of things. There's a lot of detail in the Dynasty League game. It's a pretty cool game. Takes a while, and especially now I'm playing non-DH teams. Okay, now we got Earl Batty getting the start today, catching for the White Sox, and we're going to go 1-1-7. 1-1-7, and that's a triple into the left center. Let's see, Batty was it's a right pull. So he triples in the left center, drives 2 runs in. Put the White Sox up. That brings up the pitcher. It's a right-handed hitter. Oh, 114. And it's a foul. So now on the foul, we go to the stadium. The foul territory in the stadium is tiny. So we go to the foul territory chart. 09. Tiny. Fouled into the stands. It can be out though, but it's harder in the small places like that. So still pitching to the pitcher. 2-34. He struck him out. That's 3. But not before they play 2 in the top of the 5th. 2-0. Okay, leading off for Boston is Ted Lippico. Ted's playing second base today, getting a chance of giving the other guy a rest. 643 versus the righty. We're going to go down this chart right here. 643, and it's a hard grind out to short. For those of you who haven't played it before, there's differences whether it's hard ground outs, soft ground outs, or just regular ground outs as far as when there's runners on base. So that does come into play. Sammy White, the catcher. And that's going to be another error. No, wait a minute. 35 is not going to be an error. Sammy White is a right-hander, and he popped out to third. And the Boston pitcher, a little early to pull him yet. 0-1-7, and that's a line out to second. So they go 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. Top of the 6th. Chicago's second baseman, Nellie Fox. He's 2 for 3 already today. 532 against the lefty, going over here to 532. This is an umpire check. They even come into play. We'll show you about this. Today the umpire is rated normal. There is an umpire chart. It's right here. We're going to roll 2 dice. We're going to go down to 73. And it's if there was runners on, go to the control chart, but there's no runners on, so go to 16 to 24. If the pitcher has a wild pitch rating of F or higher, the pitcher does not have a wild pitch rating of F or higher, I believe. No, he's got an A. Okay, so then we're going to go down here. The umpire with a roll 1 dice for a normal strike zone. It's a 9. And that's call strike 3 in the outside corner. If it's an F handling catcher, it would be ball 4, but it's not an F handling catcher, so he strikes him out. Okay, Minnie Minoso playing left field today for the White Sox. 574 versus the righty. Right here, infield range. Minnie's a right spray hitter. So we're going to 1-4 and the right spray. This is a slow roller to the second baseman this time. Second baseman is Ted Lippico. His range is a C+. So we're going to go to slow roller and check that 66. 66. And he beats it out. Infield single. Larry Doby. 8, 11 versus the lefty going down here. And it's a soft ground out. Here's what I was talking about before with the runner on first and a soft ground out. You go up to the soft ground out chart and it says the runner to second, and the gets advanced, and he's out. 2 down. Runner on second. Another guy in scoring position with 2 outs for Dropo. 3, 60. And that's a hard ground out to short, 6-3. So no score for them in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. Frank Malzone, the Boston third baseman. 259. Right here, what do we got? We got a hard ground out to second. Billy Claus, the shortstop. 0-3-7. He's going to be out of there. Pop out the first. No, that's 7-3. Let's get back. I did that one wrong. Caught myself. 7-3 is going to be an error check. Checking the catcher. Merrill Batty's error rating is a 55. Going to go to the error chart. Checking 35. The catcher 55, 35. And he popped out to the catcher. Okay, Ted Williams. That wasn't Williams that did that. I was correcting this guy's card here. Klaus. Ted. 533 versus the lefty. And we got another umpire. Check. I said it's a normal umpire. Okay, 52. We go down here to 52, and it says bases empty. Go to the 7-16 chart. And here we're going to be, if the pitcher has a D or F, which he doesn't, refer to the catcher's handling below. Okay, the catcher's handling for Batty is, he's a C. So we're going to go roll a die. Three. Pitch on the inside corner. On the inside corner. If it's an A and B, it's ball 4. An A and B pitcher calls strike. But I just said he was a C, so they walked Ted. That brings up Dick Gerner, their cleanup man. Wow, 900. Eyes focus here. And that's a ground out to third, 5-3, and that's 3 outs. Here we go, top of the 7th. Bubba Phillips singled and scored his last time up. 943. Walked him. On again. Aparicio, he walked and scored his last time. Yeah, 0-0-0-0-1. That's going to be an out. That's a line out to third. Jim Landis. 303. Right there, struck him out. 2 down, runner on first for Earl Batty, who tripled and drove in 2 runs. 579 versus the righty. Right there, we got an infield range. He's a right pull. 50 right pull. This is a high chopper to the pitcher. Okay, and the pitcher's range is a B. go 72 on it. High chopper, find it on the chart. High chopper, a B. We're going 72. Says it's a bang bang play. Roll one die for the result of the throw to first base. We'll roll one die. It's a 5. It says if it's higher than the base runners, he's out. If it's higher than the base runner's rating. Okay, the base runner is Bubba Phillips. Let's see what his rating is. Bubba Phillips is a 6 base running, so it's not higher. So it says not higher. He's runner. The runner on the runner safe on the fielder's choice. If it's a low, equal or lower, other runners advance one base. I don't know why they said fielder's choice, but so he moves to second. Oh, the fielder's choice. That guy's going to be out at second. That's what it was. All right. Okay, here we go to the bottom of the 7th. I don't know if I scored that one right or not, but so be it. Jimmy Pearsall. Boston having a tough time seeing this guy. 861. 861 is right here, and there's a base hit to center for Pearsall. What did I do? I must have knocked the camera again. Jackie Jensen. This guy's got a gun for an arm. He's -3. Nobody runs on him. 542 versus the righty. We're going right here. It's an infield range. We're getting a lot of those this game. Infield range is 95. He's a right pull hitter. Right pull 95. Drilled down the third base line. Checking the range for the third baseman. He's an A range. 04. What did I say? Yeah, he's an A range. Forgot that quick. See what happens when you get old? 04A. And it's a diving stop. Runner out at first. Runners advance one base. Okay. Ted Lippico. 360. He struck him out. Earl Batty, they'd really like to get that guy from second base there. Oh, 974 is not looking real good. It's a fly out to center. Nope. 974. It's a ground out to third. Okay, pitcher's up for the White Sox, Mr. Jim Wilson, pitching himself a shutout so far. Well, let me check before we even do this better, let me check his range. His range is 25. Oh boy, he's over that too. No, Jim Wilson's up there. He's not pitching. He's 25. So that's 27. So he would have been here 1, 2. Yeah, he's tired, but he's coming out. He's 25. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's over his right now, but he's not tired. Okay, so he's still in there. If 2 runners get on, he is subject to be tired if 2 runners get on base, either by a walk, a hit, or an error. And so he's batting. He wants to try to get the shutout. 525 versus the righty. It's an umpire check. 09. 09, here's where we're going to be checking the visibility. The visibility at this stadium is excellent. Okay, so excellent visibility. A sinking liner into center field, falls in for a single. So the pitcher helping himself out there. A little soft liner to center. Nellie Fox. 382. Right there. This is a ground out to short. This is the ground out to short with a runner on first. So the runner is forced at second. So it's a fielder's choice. Okay. Minnie Minoso. 821. Struck him out. And 309. No, 339. There's a ground out to second. Okay, so he had reached, the one guy had reached, so he's got one more guy to be reached, then he'll be tired. Let's see if we can get him, okay. What I'm going to do here is do a little pause while I do the admin, because the pitcher's going to be coming up for a pinch hitter, and takes a little time. Okay, we're back. Coming up to hit for the pitcher for Boston is pinch hitter Gene Stevens in the bottom of the eighth. First batter in the bottom of the eighth. And I was talking about that before. I made a mistake on that. Come on, gotta fix one thing. Okay. I think I got it all straight now. Pinch hitting for Boston in the bottom of the eighth is Gene Simmons. Jim Wilson is subject to being tired, but he has not even let one, since he hit his 27 at here, or his 25 at here, he hasn't let anybody on base. So it's the bottom of the eighth. Gene Stevens pinch hitting. 853 versus the lefty. You got a lefty in there to do the pinch hitting this time. And it's a fly out to right. Okay, Frank Malzone, top of the order. 004. That's going to be an out. We know that. What kind of out is to pop out the third? And Billy Claus. 041. That just makes it in there. 4-1's an error check. We're checking the right fielder. That's Landis. His error rating's a 75. Let's go to the outfielder's error chart. Checking 36, 75. 36, that's a short fly out. All right. That's 3 up and 3 down in the eighth. Jim Wilson looking good. Okay, on the mound in relief for Boston is Bob Porterfield. During the regular season, Bob was 4-4 with an ERA of 4.06. And there I go with my stupid head again. I'll stay straight for the rest of it. We only got one inning to go. All right. Okay, Walt Dropo is up for White Sox in the top of the ninth, looking to get some insurance run. 559. Infield range. Who we checking? He's a right pull hitter. 69. Okay, it's deep in the hole at second base. Second base range is a C+. 66. If I can find deep in the hole, there it is. C+, 66. Soft the glove into the infield for a base hit, infield hit. Okay, Dropo's on, 1 out. Bubba Phillips. Bubba is 1 for 3 plus a walk in this game, and he got on with an error one time. 864. 864, that's a fly out the left. Nobody, runner is not going to advance. Aparicio. 169. And then it's a fly out the center. And 035. That's going to be an out. That's a pop out to third. Porterfield gets him out of there. And we are going to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. Ted Williams wants to get something started here. 746 versus the lefty. Struck him out. No, wait a minute, wait. 746 is a deep drive. So we're going to do, let's go to the deep drive chart and see where he hit it. Ted is a left pull, I believe. Yes, he is a left pull. 0-2. Left pull. Okay, hit it down the right field line. We got, because of that asterisk, we got another one. We got the ball is hooking. We roll 1 die. 10. Then it's a foul ball. Return to the normal sequence. Wow. Hooking towards the foul pole. Foul. Ted got a good cut on that one, but pulled it too much. 536. Okay, here we go with the umpire. Okay. Okay, we're going to the 38 section. And we're doing the temperatures. The temperatures in the 40s. Temperatures in the 30s, 40s, and say a weak grounder to the pitcher. Soft ground out. A little cold out there to be swinging it, hitting that ball today. Ted 1-3. Disappointing the fans here. Dick Earnert 342. Okay, there's a hard ground out to short, 6-3. Jim Wilson 1 out away from a complete game shutout. And it's Jimmy Pearsall 122. And there, Pearsall bangs a triple into the left field, into the gap. So they're still alive. It's Pearsall's second hit in a row in the game. He's 2 for 4. Here's Jackie Jensen. Jackie's capable of hitting a home run. He hit 23 of them during the regular season. No, not looking good to hear. 831 versus the righty. Struck him out. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago 2-0. Let me look real quick here. Chicago is now 2-1 in my season. Boston is 1-2. So thank you very much for stopping by. You like this? Go down and hit that like button. Subscribe. Let's get this game a little bit more love. Push it out into your social media channels. Until you see or hear from me again, this is SoCalsabre saying, take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other and stay safe.